Okay, we're live, and it is Sunday, and we're in August. A few minutes early, like 3 minutes early, but it's better to be early than late. I hate being late for things. Forgive me if I'm a few minutes early every time we do this, but I like, I get anxiety about being late. So we'll wait. Hopefully, hopefully people show up. Obviously, I look nothing like my thumbnail, so we're gonna let that roll. I washed my face. Good morning. Happy Sunday. We're in August. My hairs are falling out my ponytail. Hey, people are here. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy August. I'm going to slide you guys a little bit closer. A little closer. Okay. Good morning, Maria. Marla, not Maria. Good morning, Marla. How are you? So happy people are here. Good morning, Sonia. Good morning, Victoria. Go, hey, Tina Marie. Hey, Sky Girl. I see you on Instagram doing it. Good morning. Slept in. Good for you. Good morning, Alexis. Good morning, Shelly. Hi, my people are here. Good morning. Good morning. Can y'all believe it's August? Good morning, Stephanie. I had makeup on yesterday and my eyebrows are just sucking it all in. So I look crazy because I took off the eyelash extensions. We'll talk about that another day, but don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. It was a mistake. But yeah, good morning. Good morning. Hi. So we are in August. And 50 pounds gone today. Can we just get a congratulations for my girl Tina Marie? She lost 50 pounds. 50 pounds, girl. That is a toddler. You lost a toddler. You think about it like that. Not even a toddler. I mean, I guess like maybe a preschooler. You lost a child. That's like a whole weight of somebody. Yes, congrats. I'm so excited for you. That's like a lot. It's a lot of weight, my friend. So I wanted to come on and talk about like August, like what are my new weight loss goals and all this stuff. You know, everybody comes out with this shit every month. And I feel like, you know, there's always so many things, but I feel like goals are a good thing to set for the beginning of the month. Kind of just set your attention or affirmations, intuition, whatever that word is. So I like to do that. There's a lot of challenges going on in the keto community. So if you follow Nicole Burgess, I think tomorrow, the 3rd, she starts dairy-free keto. So if you guys wanted to give that a whirl, you guys can go check her out. Keto Rewind, Jess at Keto Rewind. From New Orleans, Cunessa. Is that how you say it? You know, intentions, that's it. Nola's on my bucket list. One day I'm gonna head down to you and we'll meet up and you're gonna have to take me to all the places. So yeah, Jess is doing a total carb count challenge. So that's really good. She's like shrinking. Homegirl is on a roll. Nicole is like really leaning out. I'm like, damn, y'all, you doing good. Keto fast. I like the wordplay you did on that. That was good. So my plan, okay, I'm not doing anything as crazy as everybody else. I'm kind of just getting into just buckling down. So this is my plan for this month, and I would love to know if you guys are here with it. So my thing is during these last maybe about month and a half of summer, I feel like is hard in general for a lot of people. I feel like because even though we are during this pandemic and people have life going on and stuff like that, I feel like it was real easy this summer to just like kind of make the best out of it. So you didn't work out as much or didn't work out at all, or maybe, you know, you're like, shit, I was locked up in the house. I'm about to get out into this restaurant, eat this good food, or, you know, I'm just trying to get my kids busy and I'm just kind of living life in the moment. And I hear you because that's real life. And honestly, I get it. Nelly, I love you guys. Thank you. And I get that. And I feel like a lot of people don't acknowledge that. I feel like, good morning from Chicago, from Florida. Be careful. I know you all got that hurricane coming. But I hear people say in Florida or like on the coast that it's like a hurricane 1, like no one, like category 1, that like you guys are like, what's that? That ain't nothing. We ain't even worry about that. They even mentioned any type of tropical storm, and I was like going by the coast, I would be shit my pantalones. But I'm also from the Midwest, so we're like, what? What do you mean? What do you guys mean? So I feel like that needs to be addressed. Okay, I feel like we are, and I hate to say unprecedented times because it's such an overused word, but we really are. And I feel like a lot of people had the mindset where everything was so out of control that it just, life was just going. Washington State, I have family in Washington State, in Olympia, if you're familiar. And that's it. So this month I'm challenging you guys to stay, to either get back on track, stay on track, whether that is just watching your net carbs, whether that is tracking your food, whether that is just starting to move your body more. We have to get back in a routine. We have to take back the reins on our life. um, I don't know if you know what you are, if you guys are parents, if you're choosing to send your children to school, if you are embarking on a whole new homeschooling journey, or if you are, you know, an essential worker and you're like, look, life is crazy. I just can't catch my breath. And I understand that. My husband's an essential worker. You know, I live a town away. Okay, my cousin's family owns a restaurant. They own like a Mexican restaurant. They own a chain of them actually. I don't know the name of it. I wish I did, but it's like, I don't know. I'll have to ask her. But she lives in Olympia. Um, it's we have to take back the reins on our life because we have to stop making excuses. You know, I did excuses for, you know, my mental health and medication, and I have to stop because honestly all that made me do was not like myself, you know. And I need to get my shit together. I've been doing really well with my eating, um, and I need to be consistent with that, making sure I'm tracking every, oh gosh, only 2 days. So my daughter's school, each school was a little bit. I have three kids. You guys know I got three daughters. Sophie's 10, Becky's 6, Ray is gonna be 16 in September. Driving school. I'm gonna need you guys to say a special prayer for my patients. Um, all three of them will be e-learning 100% at home. I saw them look at me. I'm the teacher now. I just feel, you know, for myself and for my family that it's the best route for us. You guys did not know both of my in-laws did have COVID. They both had it. My mother-in-law had it, and she was sick, but she had it for about, like, she was sick about a month, and then she was good. My father-in-law was sick for about 3 months, tested positive twice. Um, he's barely now, he caught it in March. He's barely now in August, late July, starting to get back into things. He's barely been able to go back to work. So our biggest concern is not exposing the kids to re-expose the family. And we're very tight knit family. We're very much, we spend a lot of time with my mom and dad and my husband's mom and dad and my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law, and we just don't want to expose them. And for my kids, I feel like it'll be more traumatic. And plus, too, you guys have to understand, in the city of Chicago, state of Illinois, they're very, very restrictive, and they pull us back real quick. And I don't feel we're going to be back in school for that long before they pull us back out. They've already threatened to pull us back into a different phase. Oh my gosh, 1 month old grandbaby. See, that's what's scary. So we that's what we decided to do. Oh my god. Well, I hope the kids are okay. I don't know if you like the ex-wife or not, but it's kind of a kicker in the ass. So if you had any, you're like, you know. And then if you guys didn't see my community update, you guys remember last Monday I did a video of Dave eating, and I was at my mom's house, and I had shown my mom's dog, Rambo, and he died. He died on I think it was Wednesday. Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. Maybe Thursday. Wednesday. No, it was Wednesday. He died Wednesday morning. So it it was really hard. It was really, really hard. It was really hard on the girls. It was very, very hard on Becky. That was like the first thing of death she's ever really seen. So it was really just heartbreaking. We had him for 12 years. We had him for a very long time. He was my mom's empty nest dog when I was getting married and leaving. Me and Ray were moving out. So she got him. So that was, we had to deal with that. So that was really sad. Um, so then, yeah. So this last week we were really busy. You know, Leo was off. His birthday was Tuesday. You guys seen his birthday, like, extravaganza meal yesterday. And then we had him another birthday party yesterday. And I bought like a water, I had rented a water slide for like $300, trying to do something fun for the kids because it's been really hot. And let me tell you, it was only 70 degrees here yesterday, so I canceled the water slide. We got a bouncy house instead, and then it rained all day. So I was like, look, I ain't even trying to be the fun parent anymore. Oh, it was so sad, y'all. It was so sad to lose Rambo. We met, my sister is really struggling too. It was really hard. So we did really good with eating. Again, I would track some days and I wouldn't track others. I am making a goal to myself for August to track Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, I will track all of my food. On the weekends, I'm still going to make sure that I am mindfully watching my net carbs, but Monday through Friday, I am going to track everything. And I really feel like that is a nice way to stay, because on Monday through Friday we're pretty much in the house, and we are starting e-learning, and we're really going to just buckle down. We're going to be home, so I feel like it's controlled. I work really well under a controlled situation, and I work really well on a schedule. So I feel like, okay, I'll be in the house with the kids, I'll be watching what I'm eating, just like we were doing in late spring when we did e-learning. I was just really, I mean, you guys have been here for a while. I was working out while they were, before they started school. Food, I mean, I was doing really good. It's when school ended and it was a free for all, that's when I kind of lost it. And then everything happened with my anxiety. And I also talked about that, and I want to mention that one more time. I know a lot of people assimilate keto with intermittent fasting, and I do believe intermittent fasting does work. I think if you were trying to lose weight, and stuff like that, it really does help. I really do feel it does help. But there's things that people don't talk about, and it really messes with people's hormones. I don't know if I'm just a lucky person that way, but I've tried intermittent fasting twice where I was super consistent, and around like week 3, 4 that I was on it, my whole body just went through the ringer, and my anxiety went through the roof. Um, and it was just, I was all over the place. Like I was just a mess, and I had to stop and like get my body back in order again. And so I went and had a follow up with my doctor, and they're like, what were you doing differently? What triggered this? And I was like, only thing I did was intermittent fast. And they said the same thing. It's that works for some people, but for some people it really stresses out their hormones and just kind of shoots them through the roof, and people just don't react. I cannot do it. It's not that mentally I couldn't do it, it's my body does not allow it. And I refuse to do something because it's a trend. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna be like, well, everybody's IFing, so I'm gonna do it because I want to be good morning, everybody. Um, so I'm not gonna intermittent fast. It is what it is. I mean, I just can't. I cannot do it, and I'm not gonna harm my body for views, honestly. So the thing is you gotta honestly, you gotta. She said that she cannot seem to get on track with keto and intermittent fast. You don't have to do both of them. So don't put that pressure on yourself, because you see what all these other YouTubers are doing or all these other weight loss bloggers are doing doesn't mean that's going to work for you. Don't let somebody's chapter 15 compare to your chapter 1. You're going to set yourself up for failure. You need to figure out how it's going to work in your life. How am I going to make keto fit in my life? See, and that's great. Marla said that she gained 15 on pandemic, during pandemic, but she's been doing intermittent fasting and she lost 20. It does work. It does work. I'm telling you, it works. It's just the hormone changes that happens for me. It can't. Thank you for that. But that's the thing, though. You need to figure out how it's gonna fit your life. How my schedule is may not fit your life. What I eat, you may not like. You have to figure out how. That's how it's gonna be successful. Is don't look at it as a diet. Look at it as a lifestyle change. And I hate when people say that bullshit. It's a lifestyle, but it truly is. It's because if you think of it like, oh my god, I'm so hungry right now, and I just want to stop it. I don't want to go home and cook, and I know I'm on keto. Girl, stop at McDonald's. I mean, it's not going to be clean keto. It's not going to be. Stop at McDonald's, get yourself a cheeseburger, take off, tell them, hey, don't put no bun. Get that and just chew on that. Get yourself a big old thing of water, and then by the time you get home, you know, figure it out. Look through the fridge, see what you got. Don't let yourself go hungry. I wish I could hear you better. You can't hear. You guys can't hear me. I don't know. I'm on my phone, so I don't know how to do anything. I hope that helps. You know, keto is very it's very friendly now to a lot of people because it's very popular. Girl, get yourselves these big old alkaline waters. You don't have to get the Costco one, but I like the Costco one because it's cheaper, and they go down so much easier. They don't make you feel full and like bloated. And you chug a couple of these throughout the day, and you'll get your water in. Oh, good luck, DIY kitchen remodel. What are you doing? Oh gosh, I'm painting my front door this week. I'm painting it cubby blue. That's a very bold color. Um, you guys will see it. I'll show you. And I can hear you. Okay, great. You really do have to make it fit. So I get a lot of questions too on, you know, how there's different ways people can do it. I think that's why I always, and people say, oh, you always talk about other people. I feel like, because there's more than one way to skin a cat, you know. What Nicole Burgess is a very small woman. She's very petite. She's in very good shape. She eats probably on a day about 700 calories more than I do. And look at how small she is. I want to say she's about 120, 130 pounds. So, but she does different types of weight loss. She does different types of macros. She has different goals than me. She's more trying to put on lean muscle mass at this point. Jess from Keto Rewind, I believe she's still in weight loss. She should probably be close to goal right now. But she likes to do like different challenges where she did like the clean keto and stuff like that. And she's a great person to watch, you know, so you can get information from her. There's totally so many people out there. You know, I like to do the way keto works for me is how it works for my budget, it works for my family, and it works for my day in and day out operations. I cook multiple times a day, so we don't meal prep around here. I don't meal prep because my family will not eat the same thing more than one day after. Like they'll have leftovers for one day and that's it. No one will eat it again and I'll end up tossing it. We don't meal prep around here. So a lot of people will say, oh my God, let me, oh, good morning, girlfriend. Um, you know, people say, oh, do meal prep. I've tried it. I end up throwing out a lot of stuff. So I don't meal prep here. Um, I do have like, you know, garbagey food in the house, but I have kids. It is what it is. But I can tell you this, my meals I make, my children all eat. I did egg fast, guys. I will never, ever, people ask me to do egg fast too, and the beef and butter fast. I cannot do it again. I cannot do an egg fast again. I barely just started eating eggs again about a month ago. I was literally so sick from eggs and it was like I did egg loaf, I did all the things, egg noodles. I could throw up just thinking of it. That's hard boiled eggs. Like Leo literally laughed at me and he's like, are you still not eating eggs? That and I think egg fast and beef and butter fast are great. I think they're a really great option if you're trying to kick yourself into ketosis, but you can't um you're just gonna go you didn't learn anything. And that's what I learned from the egg fast. I didn't learn anything. I didn't learn anything. I didn't learn where my problem was. I just ate eggs for 3 days, lost a few pounds, and I ended up gaining about another pound back. You know, so I would always stay. You have to fix the problem. You can do egg fast until you're blue in the face, but if you're still eating like shit the rest of the days and you're not in a caloric deficit and you're not moving your body, then you're gonna still gain weight. You know, there's no quick fix. I hate to say that. Oh yeah, I drink on keto occasionally. I'm not a big drinker, but the trick to drinking on keto is, and first off, you got to remember your tolerance is going to be super low, so you're going to get saucy real quick. You got to drink a hard liquor. I mean, the Truly lemonades. I have one of those. I had one of those yesterday. I don't drink much, so I had one, and they're 3 carbs. just like socially, and I kind of sip it, and I actually end up throwing it out because it gets warm. But if you were going to have any type of adult beverage, I would recommend a hard liquor, anything 80 proof or higher. So that makes it a zero carb. And you have like a diet pop or tonic, or like some kind of soda water, like 0 calorie pop. Ugh, wine is all sugar. It is all sugar. That's the problem. Wine, you're gonna have to. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a big wine connoisseur. I want to like wine, but I just couldn't. Um, but you have to learn how to. You can look it up and see what kind of wines. I'm sure there's gonna come out with one. Well, that's pretty good. That she did that. It got you into ketosis. Yeah, see, she just said she does vegan keto. See, there's different ways to do a lot of things. And I just want you guys to know that you're not doing it wrong. I get a lot of shit from people. You're doing it wrong. There is no wrong way to lose weight unless you're like, starving yourself or something. You know what I mean? But like, if you are putting in effort, making better food choices, there's no wrong way to do keto. You hear that all the time. Oh, that's a lot of processed food. This is not keto. And first off, the difference between keto and Atkins is very, I mean, come on. You got to do what you got to do. Keto is just talking about a metabolic state, okay? When you're in ketosis, you are in a fat burning state. That's what your metabolism is doing, okay? And that's your goal. So in order to get there, you really have to stay 20 net carbs or lower. Get your body to switch over from eating up, into eating up that eat up them carbs instead of eating up the fat, and it just goes on that way. Okay, it's really basic. Oh yeah, the ice drinks are good. She says that working out does get you into ketosis faster. Absolutely. So does fasting if you want to do it. But like I said, I don't do fasting. Um, Whitaker, is that what you're saying? Honey, you need to, this is what you need to do. You need to sit down today. This is your homework. Okay. She says that she's trying this and that and this and that. You need to stop trying all the fads. All the fads. You need to sit down and honestly have a moment, have a heart to heart with yourself and say, look, how do I want to, how bad do I want to lose weight? How much do I need to lose? And what am I willing to do to get there? Because it's not easy. But it's also not easy being overweight, not liking what you see. So you got to pick the hard, okay? And then you're gonna say, okay, if you want to do, maybe keto isn't what you want to do. You don't want to do all that fat, but maybe you want to do low carb. Then you say, okay, what do I need? What do I need to pick up from the store today to make sure that not what I'm, if I'm successful in 2 weeks, but make sure I'm successful this week. Just worry about this week. How am I going to be successful this week? All right, I need to get these groceries because I'm gonna make these little bit of meals, and then do that. Start off, day by day, week by week, and it just builds up. If you wanted to do what's her name? That Chloe, is it Chloe Ting or something? I see everybody doing her workouts or whatever. Do that. I've been loving the Peloton bike. I've been doing a lot of resistance training. That's just getting me going. I don't have a Peloton bike. I have an Echelon bike because I ain't got that kind of money. But you know what I mean. I'm gonna try to read some of you guys. Hold on. Yes, girl. Have that heart to heart with yourself. I didn't lose fast either. People still tell me, "How are you still on here? You're still fat." And I'm like, "Yeah, your mom." Oh dang! You know what? I haven't paid my money for my PO box. I'm real ghetto. We'll see what happened was. I'm gonna go do that this week. The PO box lapsed during pandemic, and I wasn't going into the post office. There was a line. It like lapsed like in the heart of it, and I was like, "And you can go pay for it." I was like, "Hell no, I ain't going in there. Crazy." So I have to go do that. I just forget. I just feel like I don't know. I just always thought it was weird that I had a PO box anyways. I was like, people probably think I'm looking for a handout or something. But I'm gonna go do that this week. I forgot. Yes. Good morning, Juanita. I can tell you right now, I am so bloated. Mine cycle's supposed to start like sometime today. She's usually here by noon, so she need to pull up and get it done with, and let's just get this show on the road so she can come and go already. Um, but God, I've been so bloated and just like emotional. Ugh, it was disgusting. I was like, I was over myself this week. You know how when you're like, I'm over me. I was over me this week. Good morning. 10 days I'm due. Oof. No, today is D-Day. She gonna drop on in. Um, so yeah, we're talking about that. So this is what I want to talk about. We're talking about these August weight loss goals. Okay, what are we going to do to stay for the party was good. It was rainy and cold, but everybody ate good and people enjoy themselves. I mean, that's all I can do at this point, you know. Um, mine is just like clockwork. Day 26 by noon every day. Every 26 days. Boop, drops off. Um so I'm going to commit to tracking my food 5 days a week. Yes, I feel much better after stopping my meds. Thank you very much. Yes, I was like I didn't sleep and then I couldn't not I was just it was a mess. I'll never do it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to track Monday through Friday all my foods I'm not using Carb Manager. I bought that Keto diet app. I shared it with a video. And I've been liking that one better. I feel like their food choices are a lot better. Like they have more of a selection. So yeah, this is what I want to talk about. I don't want to call it a challenge because I feel like people are like, look, Danielle, I got enough going on. But this is just what I am going to set for my goals, okay? And if you guys wanted to go ahead and do it with me, I plan on doing a live 3 times this month, okay? Because there's five. Um, oh, I'm always in the Yo Mama thing. I'm so bad with that. There's five Sundays in August. Yeah, I am using a ring light. We have no, because it's cloudy here today. I'm sorry if the lighting's bad, guys. And we don't, because my room's in the back of the house. So there's going to be 5 Sundays in August. So we did the live today. I'm going to do one the 16th. So we'll do a mid-month check-in so we can check up, make sure that we're staying, because I want to keep us accountable. So if we can check in live instead of a video where we can check in live, we can meet back here. And I do have a Facebook page. It's under Daniela Diaries. Um, and we can check in like where we can like shoot the shit and say what's working, what's not getting. Oh, okay, it is good. Thank you. Then I think that would help. Would you guys be down for that to do? So we'll do one today, the one on the 16th, and I think it's the last Sunday of August. So we can check in and be like, and I want us to be honest. I don't want you guys to tell me what you think I want to hear because I'm not going to tell you guys, hi Canada, thank you. And I'm not going to tell you guys what I think you want to hear. I'm not going to bullshit you guys. I don't lie, you know. I do track my vegetables. I do because some of them can get away from you. I track some of them like lettuce and stuff like that. I mean, if I go over and I'm not worried about it. Yeah, see, and that's a thing too, like where you get cocky because you've been doing it for so long and you're like, that's 3 carbs. I'm looking at that. That's about 3, 4 ounces. And then you weigh and you're like, oh shit, that's 8 ounces. What the hell was I thinking? You know what I mean? Or you're thinking that's 4 ounces and you check it and it's only 1 ounce and you're underfeeding yourself too. The scale is a really humbling thing for the good and for the bad. So let's do a live check-in the 16th and then that last Sunday. I can't remember the number. And then we're going to go by. So this is what I want us to do, okay? And I want you guys to, what macro calculator do you use? I use the one that comes along with the keto diet app. Just usually whatever diet app, whatever tracking app will have a macro calculator in there for you. So this is what we're going to do, okay? And I don't know, can you heart this? You can heart this, right? All right, if you guys are here for it, I want you to start for a food scale. I get mine at Target. It's just like the Oyster brand. It was like $10. I've been in with it for years and years and years. It's like crusty dusty, but it works like a champ. See, she's been tracking and she's losing again. Track daily. Get my good habits back. Yes. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. This is the challenge. This is where my boss babes are gonna show up, because we're not gonna lay down and take this shit. We're gonna own up. We're gonna take our life back. I don't care if the world is crazy chaos right now. I don't care if you're gonna be your kid's teacher and you're like, holy shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna take our life back. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. This is how we're gonna do it, because we're ending this summer with a bang. We're not gonna let 2020 be the year that ruined us, period. Okay, so I am guaranteeing, I'm not going to say I'm going to track every day, because I can tell you on the weekends I won't track. Okay, because we go and we visit family and I know I won't do it. I am going to track 5 days a week. Monday through Friday I will track my food. Every bit I put in my mouth I will track. Okay, I do not each person's macros are different. Go ahead and put yourself in the calculator, put if you for your amount of activity, whatever it is. I am also going to commit to 4 days. If I could do more, then I'll do more, but 4 days of physical exercise, okay? So I am going to work out 4 days. That means I'm doing my spin bike 4 days at least, and then resistance training with 4 days, okay? Because I need to get up, I need to move, I need to get these abs popping, this booty lifted, these arms toned. I need to be the baddest, okay? Because like I said, this situation isn't gonna last forever, and I'm not gonna come out looking like Humpty Dumpty. I'm not gonna let it happen to me. Okay, I need to take back and control what I can control. And I feel like that's just it, okay? And yeah, I'm not going to set a weight loss goal. Don't do that to yourself. Don't say, and I did this before and it was a setup. Don't say, I'm going to lose 5 pounds this month, because you may not. And then you're going to be like, holy shit, I did all this work. I did all this, I did everything I was supposed to do, and I didn't. I didn't lose that weight. And so and so lost 10 pounds in the first week. That doesn't matter. Don't put a number on your success, because it's the scale's petty like that. Okay, if you want to watch your your scale to make sure you're not extremely gaining, then do that. But I recommend only weighing once a week. Don't do it every day. It's a setup. You're gonna get obsessed with the scale. I would recommend taking measurements. So today when we get off this live, take some measurements, take some pictures, get down on your chonies, and just have someone take the pictures for you too, because when someone takes the pictures, honey, you pop that booty out a little bit. Yes, I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I just can't do it anymore. I can't do this, like, watching the numbers with quarantine. I can't watch, get pissed off when I see people vacationing and we can't go to the damn zoo. Like, I can't do that. I can't feed into this negativity. And I need to focus as much good stuff on me and my family, and for the people who are in my corner. You know, I have goals for myself and I'm going to hit them. And that's it, period. So, I will tell you guys this, okay? In order for you to lose weight, you are going to have to be in a caloric deficit, okay? I do watch my calories, um, because there's a difference, okay? And hear me out. When someone watches their macros, a lot of the times they are weightlifters, okay? And this isn't like some resistance band lifting. This is some heavy weight lifting, okay? And they are doing it to gain muscle, to feed certain muscle groups. Like my girl Nicole. Nicole she works out, she lifts weights in the gym, she's running, she's very, oh my, hold on a second. My husband was diagnosed with stomach cancer in June, and I've literally ate my feelings since then. Oh my God, Jenny, I'm so sorry to hear about your husband. How's he doing? Is he okay? So then you think about that and you see somebody like Jenny, and here we are, like, I'm bitching because I can't take my kids to the zoo, and her life was totally turned upside down. And you put things into retrospect and you're like, there's somebody out there who's fighting a battle that you have no idea about. And, you know, to appreciate what you have. You know what I mean? And that's like some of the things that I try to remember, and I try to tell my kids when they get all bent out of shape. There's somebody out there who's fighting something or going through something that you never would want to. Yes, girl, get tight for your son's wedding 5 days a week, but he's still trying to work. He's my rock. Um, Did they stage it, Jenny? Did they stage his cancer? Because usually what they're able to do is if it's not metastasized, they can cut that segment out, and hopefully that'll be it for him. Jenny, he's gonna be great. You guys are gonna be great. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm praying for you, and God is good, and you guys are gonna be just fine. You're gonna look back at this year, and you're gonna be like, you know what, 2020 tried to take us, but we beat the shit out of it, and that's it. Because I feel it in my heart. Yes, prayers. Look at my people. I guys, God knew I needed every single one of you in my life, because look at you guys all coming together. It's, I'm so blessed to have you guys in there. It's just it's so great. It's in his whole stomach. Well, hopefully they could shrink it and then cut it out. But he's gonna be great, Jenny. Hope he can rest and focus on his healing. And you have to be strong. You have to take care of you, Jenny, too, because you don't want him worrying about you when he's trying to get better, and you can't take care of him when you're not feeling good. So as much as it may seem selfish to you to focus on yourself, it's what the doctor orders. Look at you guys. I love you all so much. Um, I lost my train of thought what we were talking about. Oh yeah, so macros. I'm sorry, guys. It's just humbling, when you see stuff like that and you think like, get out of your own ass. So macros. Back to macros. Uh, it works when you're trying to if you're physically working out. Okay. Um, I wouldn't recommend tracking macros right now. We do have to be strong, Jenny, but you're gonna be great, and you guys are coming out the other end. You need anything, you message me. My email's always attached. You let me know if I can help you guys in any way. You let me know, and I am here. We are here. Me and my family are here. So you let me know, and I'll see what I can do to help you guys out if you need anything. Um, so you guys, I wouldn't recommend tracking your macros right now. Is what I'm saying. So that's being your fats, your carbs, and your proteins. I wouldn't track those right now. I'm going to be honest with you. I would make sure to track your net carbs, keep them 20 and below. Okay. And I would really recommend you guys watching that calorie intake and making a caloric deficit. Sorry, my mom was calling and I told her I was going live. I know I worked with a lot of oncologists who recommended keto. And I mean, I hate to tell people that when they're on, like, I'm a keto channel, and be like, has he tried keto? Because I hate to be like that person, but it works because the sugars feed the cancer, and the sugars and the carbs feed the cancer. It really does work. But with the stomach cancer, he might have to go on a liquid diet. I don't know. The treatments are so different. It's so hard. It's so hard to find what works. Girl, that's it. You can't be from the city and be for the weak. Only the strong survive here. So we know it. And prayers do work. Pray for her, guys. Food is medicine. Absolutely. You got to heal from the inside out. Absolutely. No truer words. So make sure you guys are in a caloric deficit. It's going to tell you need to be honest when you're setting up your profile and you're figuring out your calories. They're going to ask you, do you move a lot? Are you basically sedentary, or are you very active? If you only walk to the mailbox, or if you only, walk from your car to the job, don't say you're active. You know what I mean? Because you need to make sure you're in a caloric deficit, and you need to make sure that that's how you're going to lose the weight. You have to burn, you have to eat less so you can burn more to lose weight. Okay. A caloric deficit is really the only truest form of weight loss. I don't care what anybody says. And then, once you kind of get closer to your goal, then we can start talking about macros and stuff like that. But right now, macros shouldn't be. I feel like it's system overload, where you see like a lot of people, and they'll say, "Oh my God, I got to make sure my fat macros are here," you know, whatever. Unless you are eating for pure ketosis, like with Johnny's husband, for example, if they were trying to treat some kind of cancer, they want them in a higher they want them to be in therapeutic ketosis, then, you know, you would go ahead and eat accordingly. But for us, just for nutritional sake, just watch the net carbs and make sure you're in for weight loss. It's whatever app you choose to use. Oh, I'm sorry about your mom, Andrea. Oh, two ceiling fans. Oh God, that's work. That's sweating, because that air is thin up there. Any type of, you know, and it doesn't necessarily like have to be a spin bike. It's getting up and moving. House projects. Look, when we remodeled our kitchen, my whole body was sore for 3 days. My ear is so itchy from my allergies. I'm sorry, guys. I hate it. I hate it. Um, but whatever movement you can do, do it. Cleaning your house, kitchen projects, mowing your lawn, walking your dog, doing a spin class, doing a YouTube workout class. There's something where there's a will, there's a way. That's it. We can, excuses are like assholes. Oh my gosh. No, I mean, my my sister, I've only ever heard the name Noemi one other times. I always thought it was Naomi, and it was a girl that worked with my sister, a hairstylist that worked with my sister, and her name was Noemi, and I was like, is that really her name? So it's funny that that's what your name is, and that she's from here too. So that's crazy. I love you guys. Look at how these people come together. This is a true community. Okay, no one's bashing each other, no one's hating each other, no one's talking about each other. This is this is a family, and that's what lets me know that we're going to get through it and we're going to come out the other end. So I want you guys to plan for our live check-in on the 16th, and then again on that last Sunday of August. Okay, we're going to come in, and I want you guys to, whatever it is you're committing to, um, I want you guys to commit to it and stick to it. Whether it is tracking 7 days a week, 5 days a week, just making sure you're watching your net carbs. If it's, you know, cooking more at home, I want you guys to make three choices that are going to get you better at getting what you need to do. Okay, whatever it is, three things. So if it's staying keto, tracking your net carbs, tracking all your food you're eating, whether it's getting up and moving, I need you guys to commit to three things that are going to help you get to where you need to be. Okay? And I need you guys to do it, and I need you guys to be honest and do it. Is it going to be easy? No. But we some badasses, and we're going to do it. Okay? So we're going to check in on the 16th, and I want you guys to please make sure you come back here. We'll probably do it around the same time, around 9:30. I'll put a tab on the community board, but stick to it. I will pump out as many full days of eating recipe videos as much as I can to give you guys ideas. Tomorrow there's going to be a full day of eating. Leo is actually going to we're going to do that pork belly. We're going to cut that up today, and we're going to show you guys how we bought the whole pork belly. We're going to show you how to cut it up, what meals you can use it for, and so on. So Leo did the beef tenderloin yesterday's video. Tomorrow we'll see the pork belly, okay? So you guys can get ideas if you want to buy in bulk. Make your grocery list, do all those things, okay? I need you guys to be honest with me and with yourself, because I mean, there's no future in your fronting. I mean, if you don't want to stick to it, you got to try. Just try. So three things. I am going to track 5 days a week. I am going to commit to working out minimum 4 days a week. And I got to do one more thing. One more thing. I got to do a third thing. What do we think it is? What should we do for the third day? Let's say I'm going to limit my coffee to twice a day. I've been doing like 5 cups of coffee. I've had to bring myself back. So 2 cups of coffee per day, and that's it, okay? So that's my 3 things. I drink so much water all the time. I try not to do like a lot of Diet Pop because I get so bloated. But I need to limit my coffee because I was drinking a lot of it. So I'm tracking my macros. I'm working out. I'm on the move. Okay? So let's do this. Commit to it. Sign up for 3 things. Make your grocery list. We're starting fresh tomorrow. You know, if you're going to start tracking, download your app right now. So look over it, be familiar with it. So when you're starting tomorrow, if you're going to start tomorrow, pre-track today to set yourself up for success for tomorrow and be like, all right, I'm going to start tracking my food tomorrow. I know for breakfast, I'm going to have 2 eggs, 3 pieces of bacon, and a low carb wrap. I'm going to put that in right now. That's it. And then put your coffee in or your morning drink or whatever it is, okay? Costco does still have the healthy noodles. Oh my God, I love you guys. You guys inspire me so much. You guys have given me a world I never knew existed. You use whatever app you want. You can do My Fitness Pal, you can do Carb Manager, you can do the Keto app, that Keto Diet app. There's an app out there. You don't have to do the one I do. You could do whatever one you want to do, whatever fits your budget. I'm doing the Keto Diet app right now because I like it. I think it's a little bit easier. But it wasn't free, so I did have to pay for it. But whatever fits your budget, whatever one you want to use. When you go ahead and sign up, you're going to go ahead and put your settings in. They're going to ask you how tall you are, how much you weigh, don't lie. And they're going to ask you your movement, how much you move, and if you want to lose weight. Okay, and you could say yes, how much do you want to lose, between 1 and 2 pounds a week, whatever, and they'll put you at a caloric deficit. Okay, don't try to come within at least 100 calories and don't go over at least 100 calories of your total calories, and stay below 20 net carbs. Okay, I don't care if so and so's doing 30 net carbs because that works for them. That's great, but right now for this month we are doing 20 net carbs, and that's where we're going to stay. That's it. If she says, if I tell myself if I take the time to eat it, I have to track it. Yesenia, you're from Chicago too. Look at all my Chi-Town folks. Stand up. All right, so we got it. All right, I'm going to wrap this video up because Mindy's calling, and, you know, I got to see what's going on with her. Yesenia, congratulations, girlfriend. 30 pounds in 2 months. Hell yeah. But, all right, so next Sunday will just be an update about, don't lie, girl, you know, we're all going to lie. I'll update you on next week how I'm doing. You know, if you guys want to weigh yourself, weigh yourself. You just, if you don't know how to track your food, it's super simple. You can just go ahead, there's scanners on there. Before we're going to start this all tomorrow, so download the app today and mess around with it. You could scan the barcodes on the foods. You can look them up. If you say, okay, this is a bottom round steak, all right, bottom round steak, I'm gonna have, and you're gonna weigh out your food and you're like, all right, I got 4 ounces, all right, you could edit it, 4 ounces, all right, that's 315 calories. Accept that. I'm gonna have some salad with it, so I got some iceberg lettuce. Google iceberg lettuce, or you can scan the package if you still have it, put that in there. I'm gonna have 3 cups, add that in, and then yes, girl, Southside Cubs fans. And then you're like, I'm gonna have some dressing. You scan the barcode. I'm gonna have 3 tablespoons. Measure it. Get a food scale. If you do not, if the next live will be on the 16th. The ones in between are just gonna be pre-recorded, so it'll be up in the morning. If you don't have a food scale, put that on your list to stop and pick up today. Okay, so set yourself up for success this week. If you need to go get yourself some groceries, go pick yourself some groceries. It doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to get like filet mignon and stuff. Okay, you can just go ahead and get yourself some ground beef or whatever it is. Whatever you want to eat is your protein choice. Make sure you have some food to keep you, you know, to keep up. You know, make sure you get, if you're gonna get some keto snacks, don't eat them all in the one day. You could still have the keto snacks. Get yourself, download the app. You don't have to get, if you don't have the money to purchase like an elite app, just get the freebie ones and put that in there. Make sure you're messing with it today. Get yourself familiarized and get the food scale. I got mine from Target. They're $10, and you could just look up food scale, and you could do the curbside pickup. You don't even gotta go in that sucker and do that. You know, you can do grocery curbside. Set yourself up today. Once we get off here right now, make a list. All right, let me go on my fridge. What do I have? What do I need to be successful? You know, you can look back at a few of my videos if you're looking for some recipe ideas. You know, keto snacks. I have stuff from the Dollar Tree. If you guys want to go to the Dollar Tree today, I have that video from Keto Foods at the Dollar Tree. There's stuff from Walmart. I got ones from Aldi, from Costco. There is a store, if there's a big chain store anywhere, I've been there and I shop there. Yes, play around with the app today. If you're going to download yourself a new food app, like a food tracking app, play with it today. Just kind of play with it. If you want to preload your meal for tomorrow, you can do that to make sure that you are ready and you're hitting the ground running. Get yourself that food scale, get yourself some groceries, and look at yourself in the mirror today and say, I'm that bitch. I'm her. I'm her. I've been that one. I'm going to be that one. I'm going to stay that one. And I already know what I can do. Nobody's going to stop me. I'm not going to stand in my own damn way. And I'm going to make my goals happen. That's it. That's with anything. That's what weight loss, your job, your family, your kids, anything. Any of this bullshit going on right now. You're the one. No one's going to tell you and treat you any type of way. Okay? You don't allow it. You don't allow that shit from anybody, especially from you, not yourself, and especially from others. Okay, and you need to remember that, and you say that out loud, because sometimes you need to be a little cocky, and you need to be a little, you know, you gotta remind them. You gotta remind them. Wait, I gotta tell my kids, like, sometimes, like, they try to test me, and I tell them, do you know who I am? Do you know? Let me tell you a story about who Mama was, because we will get it on and popping right now. Like, you gotta, I need to bring them back, and look them in the soul, whether it's yourself in the mirror or whoever it is, and remind them of who you are, and you're not the one. Period. So that's it. But all right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I'm gonna call my mom back because she was FaceTiming me, so make sure she's okay. But and they're gonna come pick up that bouncy house. So I gotta get the stuff out there. But I love you guys. We're gonna do this. Set your we'll do next week will be a pre-recorded update. The 16th will be live again. I'm gonna leave everything in community tab. Check for updates. Tomorrow you guys will have a full day of eating keto, and I'm gonna show you guys how to cut. Well, Leo's gonna show you guys how to do that pork belly. We're gonna have some full meals. I got videos for days. If you guys are looking for dinner ideas, sit down, jot them down, and that's it. We got this. August isn't ready. It's a long month too. They're not ready. We're gonna be walking into September like I don't know who she was on the beginning of August. That's it. All right, guys. I love you. Be safe, Sandy. Andrea, I'm again sorry about your mom, and we're praying for everyone. And I love you guys. Okay. You guys need anything? You email me. I'll get back to you. I love you guys. Be safe. I love you. Bye, guys.